What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Goshen's Games. Welcome back to some more Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 3 videos. And we're continuing chapter 1 where we left off, going through, talking to the different students as they prepare to join some clubs. Now, initially I wasn't going to do any sort of like voiceover work or anything like that for the game, but I guess we're doing that because not like the game's not fully voice acted, which I mean I guess I can understand because the first game and the second game weren't fully voice acted. So I mean I have some options. I could like just talk, or I could read what they're gonna say. And I just noticed he's got two different lengths of swords. Instructor Swarzer, what are you doing here? Which I mentioned in the last video that Kurt's probably one of my favorite characters out of the new characters so far, which is fine. I mean, I wonder if there's like a skip button like the previous games. Oh, there is. Well, that's good. That's good because I can skip nonsense. Honestly, this is what I call nonsense. While I'm reading this, like to myself and talking to you guys, all of this stuff in Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2 is all like, to me, it's all fluff. Like it's not really pertinent to the story, and it's not like it doesn't hurt you if you skip it. It's filler. Like if you guys watch anime, this is all filler in the game. And so because of the fact that it is filler, it's easy to just skip through. Now, of course, like they're referencing, Laura here because Kurt reminds Rean of Laura, and so now he's talking about Laura and how she spent her time as a swordsman, and practicing all the time. So, Rean's just offering up his guidance to the different students. As far as like what club they should join and things of that nature. But again, all that stuff is like, it's all fluff. It's not terribly important. So like it's not gonna like cause a problem if I decide to skip it, Alright, so we're gonna go to the hangar. The other thing, like, to note that's missing from this game is there's no turbo mode. Turbo mode was added to Cold Steel 1 and 2 to help the game progress a little bit faster. So that's something that's missing from this game, and I sorely miss it, to be honest with you, because I got so used to it in Cold Steel 1 and 2 that it felt like a natural part of the game to watch the game in turbo mode. So now seeing it not be in turbo mode is just kind of weird to me. I bet you she's related to what's that dude's name? The big hefty dude from the first two games. She seems like she'd be related to him. I'm trying to remember what his name is. Hold on, I'll get it. I have the art book from the first two games, so it's gonna have like the character I'm talking about. Like it was it was freaking three of them. It was Angelica, Toa, and where's this dude? Oh, there he is. George. I want to say he's related to George, but he's probably not, or she's probably not. Nope, Russell is the last name. That wasn't George's last name.
My name's Tita Russell. I'm in class 9, military finance.
And that is the only line of dialogue she will have.
Nice to meet you again, Instructor Schwarzer.
That one and this one. See? Now they go back to no more dialogue. Oh, good times. So now they're discussing like the trial that they had to go through, which is reminiscent to the old schoolhouse in part 1 and 2. I wonder if she's gonna join class 7. Maybe that's the idea, is like everybody or like a bunch of people are gonna eventually join class 7, and we're gonna have a massive cast like we did in the first 2 games, which was way too many people, honestly. Like, I love having big casts in games and stuff like that. It makes it fun, but the problem is, like, you get way too many people, and then you can't really enjoy everybody because you don't have time to play as everybody. Or maybe like some other people are just not as good to use as others. So then that's when you just go ahead and just be like, oh yeah, I'm not using you, I'm not using you, I'm not using you, and like so on and so forth. Like, as much as I liked Eustace and Machias, like as far as their character interactions, I barely ever used either one of them in Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2 unless I was forced to use them. Like, at the end of the game, my team basically became Rean, Elliot, Emma, or in part 2 anyways. So it was Rean, Elliot, Emma, and Instructor Sarah. That was my team at the end of the game. And for good reason. I mean, like, they were just way too strong. Oh, and then this jackass of a professor right here. Because that's what he is. He's a jackass. Although he did help to create the Tachi that Rean uses with Valimar. Spoilers for Trails of Cold Steel 2. But I mean, if you're watching this, most likely you've probably played or watched Trails of Cold Steel 2. Professor Russell. Why does that name sound familiar? I don't remember who Professor Russell is. Oh, so she's gonna be in charge of making the what do you call it? She's gonna be in charge of making the quartz for us. At least that's what I'm seeing here. Yep. Okay. So she's going to be our store. Much like George was. So she's our workshop. Alright, cool. Come on. So, strengthen weapons and quartz.
Yes.
Okay, so that's where we can make our different quartz. What about weapons, though?
Thanks.
So we can't strengthen weapons yet.
Yes.
And we can't do anything with the slots in our we can't do anything with those just yet.
Thanks.
Alright, well, let's see what you got in the
help.
shop. Nothing. You ain't got nothing. You got nothing. Alright, cool.
Thanks.
I'm gonna leave then. You making me talk to you. Wait, what are you gonna synthesize for me?
Thanks. Yes.
Just any, right? That's what she wants. She wants me to do just any. Okay, well, I'm a fan of the breakers. Oh, I don't have enough for the breakers. Of course I don't. Alright, so let's just go with cast. Cast is always a good one to have.
Thanks.
Because then we get to just like cast faster, and then it becomes broken. So like I loaded up by the end of the game. Emma and Elliot had like cast 1, 2, and then there was another quartz. I don't remember what it was, but there was another quartz that cut the cast time down by like 35% or whatever it was. So they were like doing like instant casts by the end of the game, and it was freaking awesome. Which since I did that in the last game, obviously I'm gonna do that in this game as well. So it's like things like that you carry over from the previous games, and it's like, okay, well, I can do the same type of deal. Like, by the end of the game in part 1 and part 2, I had it so Rean basically regenerated his CP like it was nobody's business. And so because of that, I was able to constantly do his S-crafts like crazy. You can now select open slot and remodel weapon at the workshop. All right, cool. You know, the only complaint I had about the weapon system in the previous 2 games, and probably in this game as well, is that the weapon system is like, okay, you buy the weapon, and then immediately after you buy the weapon, you go ahead and you can customize the weapon. Like you can upgrade it immediately. And I was always like, I don't know about that. That's just kind of weird, you know? Like, what's the point of doing that? You might as well just
Thanks.
What do you call it? You might as well just sell me the upgraded weapon immediately, like automatically. I never understood that. That didn't make any sense to me. All right, so I can't open any of those.
Thanks.
But yeah, so because that never made any sense to me, I was always like, well, why even bother? Like, other RPGs, like if you do weapon customization or whatever, like you can improve the weapons continuously. So it was always just a weird kind of, I don't know, it's just weird for me to see that in this game, you know? It's almost time to call it a day. I trust things went smoothly for you today. Looks like you have a good grasp on this whole teaching thing. I was gonna say teaching thing. No, I wouldn't say that. Every day I'm reminded of just how much more I have left to learn. Just like the students, I have to keep learning and improving myself all the time. Oh, so humble. Yeah, right? You look like you want to say something, though. There's no need to hold back on my account. I'm still having trouble wrapping my head around it. The golden the golden chick herself is here. Do you find it funny too? See me in such a mundane place as this after everything I've done? To be honest, I've been feeling weaker ever since we lost the Civil War. Though I was still somehow able to accomplish my role last autumn. The Northern War. I would have liked to have played that. Like, I would have liked to have played that. There's a whole lot of story here that that we didn't get, and I know that, yeah, you could get it and then get a translated or translation patch for it or whatever, but I feel like that should have been like a bonus segment in maybe this game or something. There's a war of retaliation against the Northern Jaegers who were based there. We were all called upon by the government. You were there too, if I recall. Yes, though Valimar and I weren't put on the front lines. Honestly, I don't think we could even call what happened there a war. You and Brigadier General Wallace, commanding the provincial army equipped with the most advanced panzer soldats available. The assault in conjunction with the tank unit was relentless, and Northumbria followed the same fate as Crossbell. The same, but not quite. It would be more accurate to say it was driven to the same fate by our dear Chancellor's design, who I feel is the villain. Like, I felt like he was the villain a few times. In any event, that battle was a good turning point for me. The provincial army was falling apart after the Civil War, but thanks to the Northern campaign, we were able to salvage it. Were you now? As a countess of my family, I had planned to leave the army to Wallace, find myself a husband, and pop out some heirs. That's okay. It's gonna pop out some heirs. Alright. But then, for some reason, I was called to be principal here. Fate is an intriguing thing indeed. For some reason, huh? In any event, tomorrow will be our school's first free day. Relax and stretch your legs a bit, but be sure to help our students out with their club decisions. Right, understood. Oh, and as I said, those students who don't join a club tomorrow will be forced into the student council. If there end up being too many, I'm putting you in charge of all of them. I'll do my best to avoid that happening. Oh God. It's gonna happen, isn't it? If I've got nothing else to do, I suppose I can head back to the dorm. God, oh God, it's gonna make me do it. Like, I know this game. This game is going to make me be in charge of the student council. I don't want to. I had enough of that in part 1 and 2. It's almost time to leave campus. Haven't talked with all the students yet, but maybe I'll head back to the dorm anyways. No, we're gonna return to the dorm. I mean, we did all the required things. I'm not gonna stick around.
Well, if it ain't Instructor
I'm not gonna
Schwarzer.
stick around to talk to people I don't want to talk to.
He's from combat tactics.
Seeing you work so hard's really inspirational, you know?
You're such a liar.
Ash Carbide. I'm in Class 8, Combat Tactics.
Hey Ash, how many Pokemon Leagues have you won?
Looked like you were really going out of your way to help all us students. You're just a stand-up guy, ain't you?
And you're just a jackass, aren't you?
Guess I should have expected that from you. After all, you are a national hero, Ashen Chevalier.
I'm just a new instructor who's fresh out of school himself. I've heard about you from Instructor Randolph. Sounds like you've got some pretty impressive skills.
I'm gonna have to fight him, aren't I?
It's good to meet you, Ash. I'm sure I'll see you in some of my classes and during training exercises.
Yeah, sure thing. By the way, there's something I've always wanted to ask you. How's it feel? Flying around in your big gray doll, being the government's lapdog?
Pardon me.
Yeah, okay.
One of the girls from military finance.
Her again.
Hello, Ash from Class 8. Instructor Rean.
Why are they calling him Instructor Rean and not Instructor Schwarzer? Probably Instructor Rean has a better... It flows better than Instructor Schwarzer.
You two seem to be having so much fun chatting, I couldn't help wanting to join in.
I was just about to leave. I'm looking forward to Panzer Soldat training next week. How about you?
What does he mean by that?
Oh dear. Did I interrupt something?
Oh, no, not at all. You're from military finance, right?
That's right. I'm Muse Egret from Class 9. Do you remember me? I'm in your 4th period history lessons.
Yeah, I remember. I've heard about you from Instructor Toa, too. We're not that far into the school year, but it's already clear you're an outstanding student.
And Rean, she's got the hots for you, bro.
You're making me blush. To tell the truth, I've heard rumors about you as well, Instructor. I've always thought it would make me so happy if I could get to know you better.
I see. Well, I'd recommend taking those rumors with a grain of salt.
Oh, I don't mean all that gossip about the Ashen Chevalier. The rumors I've heard are about the old Class 7, your sister, and even the princess.
What?
Well, I should be going now. Good day, Instructor Rean. I hope we have a lovely school year together.
Alright, what does she know that we're not being told yet? Ash Carbide from Combat Tactics and... What was her name? Muse? Whatever. I'm gonna call her Moose. From Military Finance. Between those two in Class 7, it's gonna be quite a year. Guess what, Rean? They're gonna join Class 7. I can see that a mile away. It is nighttime. Are we gonna get to drinking? Or is Rean gonna, like, I don't know, listen to another radio program? See, turbo mode would be good right about now. We're 2 weeks in now. History and combat training classes have been going well. But next week we have Panzer Soldat training and the special lessons. I should be all set for today, but I better go over everything again tomorrow just in case. I like how he has the 50 Mira there from Crow. Those three are probably back at the dorm by now. Couldn't get their notebooks to them at school, so I should at least try to hand them over by the end of the day. I should also help out any students struggling to find a club. Or, you know, you don't have to. Deepening your bonds with the other faculty members can increase the branch campus's enhancement rating. In fact, there are hidden events this very evening that will increase the enhancement rating. Okay. Enhancement. Enhance the branch's campus's facilities through quests and conversations with faculty members. Ways to enhance the dorm bathhouse events. Okay. And faculty quests. Oh, God. Oh, there is an auto button. What did I hit? I pushed something. I wanted to... there is an auto button. I didn't know there was an auto button. God damn it. Notebook. I wanted to... oh, whatever. Okay. So we got hidden objectives to do. That is not the map. I have to get used to that. It's kind of like... it's going to throw me for a loop. What is the... what's the green... oh, sub-event. This is Principal Leguin? Talk to her after school, so there's no need to pester her now. Schwarzer, is that you? If you're just gonna stand there, you might as well come in. You got me. I suppose there's no use trying to hide from the golden person. I like that sword she has there. Oh wow, it's much bigger in here than the other rooms. Though considering this is a countess's room, I'm actually a little surprised how Spartan it is in here. A noble of Erebonia should be stalwart and vigilant. Any more luxury than this, and I'd go soft. In fact, it's my opinion that the main campus's dorms are a bit too luxurious. Though I hear they are reviewing how they sort out in the dormitories over there. Yeah, I heard that too. Principal, are you... Yes, I suppose I never told you, but... I too am a graduate from Thor's main campus. So that makes us fellow alumni. Seriously? So many big names graduated from Thor's. Major Claire, Prince Oliver, and even him. Seeing as you're my dear little junior alumnus, feel free to come visit me anytime. Thanks. That's it? Okay, I thought there was like probably more to it than that, but okay. We're going downstairs. Alright, what else we got here? Story event. I don't want to hit the story events yet. I want to hit the sub events. Oh. Well, okay then. Looks like we're hitting the story events. Coming, just a second. That's not what you want to hear, but okay. Oh, Instructor Schwarzer. You're Sydney, right? Is Curtin? Yeah, he just got back a few minutes ago. Hey, you call him a sport? Really? How about we don't make that my nickname? I'm coming. There's a lot of people coming. Nobody's going. It's rather late. Did you need something? Actually, you're the one who needs something. I wanted to make sure you got this by the end of the day. Oh, yes, I remember hearing Class 7 student notebooks were late. Thank you very much. But I have to wonder, why did you just give us these when we were still on the campus? Sorry, I had some trouble finding the time earlier. But did you just get back now? Were you training the whole time? It's great you're such a hard worker, but be sure not to overexert yourself. No need to worry. I know my limits. If anyone needs that advice, it's you, instructor. I understand you're busy, but you'd be well served taking some time to hone your 8 leaves, 1 blade technique. Really, dude? Okay. Thanks for the advice. Dude, okay. Alright. Getting schooled by your students, Rean. That's, it's not something that you want to be proud of. Be 100% honest with you. Alright, next. Knock, knock. Oh, stop pretending to write. You're not writing anything. Yuna? Altina, you in? What? Be right there. Oh, Altina's not here. I wanted to talk to both of you. She went off downstairs earlier. So do you need something? Right, I needed to give you this. Rean handed Yuna her student notebook. Oh yeah, I heard we'd be getting ours late. Couldn't you just given them to us tomorrow at school? I mean, isn't this kind of sleazy for a male teacher to be dropping in on his female students' rooms in the middle of the night? Well, I figured since tomorrow's a free day, it would be better for you all to get these today, but when you put it like that, maybe I should have waited. Were you in the middle of writing something? Sorry to interrupt. Huh? How did you... I was just going over my notes from today. I'm not going to lose to some Erebonian when it comes to studying. Well, I'm glad to see that you're so serious about school. I'm sure tomorrow will be busy for you, but be sure to give it everything you've got. I need a reminder. I give everything my all. Did you need me to give Altina her notebook too? No, it's okay. This is my job. I'll go give it to myself. Thanks, and sorry for disturbing you. Good night, Yuna. Thanks for taking the time to bring it to me. See you tomorrow. Oh? I like how the door slams by itself. She's actually very considerate. Anyways, Altina's the final one. She should be on the first floor, but I suppose I'll go look for her. Whee! Whoa, what's with the frame rate drops right there? That was a little weird. I'll tell you, like, my PS4's been doing some weird stuff lately. Oh yeah, this is where the men's bath is. It's pretty spacious considering it's split between boys and girls. Got some time now, so maybe I'll wash up a bit. Yeah, go ahead and wash up, Rean. You dirty. You a dirty, dirty boy. Dirty. Make sure you scrub between the ears. Man, this is pretty luxurious. But I guess this is just heated well water, as opposed to the natural hot springs in Ymir. Even so, I never would have guessed that the dorm would have such a nice bath. Agreed. And now it got weird. Oh, Instructor Randolph. Hey, Swarzer. Hope I'm not bothering you. Oh, it's no problem. Wow, he's pretty well built. Rean, don't you have a girlfriend named Elisa? Man, brand spanking new campus dorms in a mansion, fancy baths. Erebonia is one ritzy place for sure. Well, I think the branch campus here is a bit of an exception. Not even the main campus had a bath like this when I was a student anyways. I did hear they made some modifications this year. Oh? Looks like you really work out. Why are you complimenting each other like that? What's the story with that big scar on your chest? Ah, right. I actually don't even know when I got it. It's been there as long as I can remember. It doesn't hurt or anything either, but... Oh yeah? I guess I shouldn't talk about other people's scars when I got plenty of my own. Haha, now that you mention it. You have quite a few scars, don't you? Not to mention... Dude, Rean. Okay, man. Look. Nothing wrong complimenting the guy, alright? But you're doing it a little too much, dude. You got a girlfriend, Rean. What are you doing? Well, I am an ex-Jaeger. Those things kind of come with a backstory. Oh, my bad. I gotta watch my manners. But you know about my past anyways, don't you? Yeah, I won't deny it. Okay, hold on. I want to test out the auto function. Nope, that was too fast. That's too fast. Isn't there like a slow auto? No, stop. You know what? Forget auto. That's not auto. That's a skip button. The relaxing bath restores 100 of Rean's CP. I bet his PP is really happy that he got more CP. You can bathe once a night and during the day on a free day. That's a lot of bathing. So you can bathe twice in one day. When bathing, an event will occur between Rean and another character. And they'll both have their CP restored by 100. So yeah, that button was a skip button. That was not a... That was not a auto button. So, I wonder if I can adjust that at all. I doubt it. But let's see. Option. I don't see. Oh, I can change the difficulty settings though. Cannot change the nightmare. Yeah, it doesn't give me an option to adjust the auto function. Which is weird. Whatever. Alright, guys. For now, we're going to end it there. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I really do appreciate it. We're going to continue through. And hopefully get to some combat. This is really reminding me of Trails of Cold Steel 1. More than 2. Part 2 had some really nice pacing. This one is it's very reminiscent of part 1 so far. So anyways, guys, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you guys are new and all that stuff. I will catch you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Just have a great rest of your day. Good game, guys.